Oh, please, you have to let me in. You have to let me in to see her. You can't just drop a bomb on me like that and not let me actually... Yeah, this needs to be real, okay? Because if I'm not allowed in that room, none of it is real. Because you have no idea how many times I've had this dream. I've had this dream where this has been real, where she's woken up and it's all been good, and I need this one to be real, please, because I've never been allowed into the room. I've never actually been allowed to go in. It's always ended. I've always woken up. I've always been broken in this bed, and I need to go in. Please. Let this time it not be a dream, please. Thank you. Hi, baby. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my god. Hi. Oh my god. I never thought I'd get this far. I don't know how much you could hear out there, but I kept having this dream where I would be told that you were awake, and then, I would get as far to the door, and then I wouldn't be allowed to go in, and for some reason or the other, and then I would wake up again, and it would be fake. It wouldn't have happened, and I'm so glad that it actually was real this one time. Oh my god. Oh my god, how do you feel? Yeah, I can imagine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. I kept... Every time I would wake up, I would think I would be left stewing in this pot of despair, basically. I'd be standing by your bed. I'll be thinking of this. I'd be standing by your bed, and and it wouldn't be this scene. It would be that your eyes were still closed. You still, you don't look much better. I'm gonna be honest. But, sorry, but she'd be all battered and bruised and disfigured and not looking good at all. And I'd be holding your hand, and I'd be looking down at your face with those eyes that were never going to open again, and they would tell me, you have 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to tell her everything you need to tell her. And then we have to take her off. And I could never work out what to say. I would just sit there, and I would just sit there and stare at you, and I wouldn't be able to cry, and I wouldn't be able to talk or move. They would tell me I need to leave after the 5 minutes because they didn't want me to be there to hear the monitors turn off and for your heart to stop beating. They would tell me to leave, but I wouldn't be able to. I would just be sitting there. I would just be sitting there and I wouldn't be able to leave. And I would watch it, and I would be there every time. And the only way that I moved was my legs gave out, and I crashed to the ground, and that was it. And then I knew that I would be spending the rest of my life without you. I knew that was it. And you don't. But that's not the case. That's not the case anymore, is it? Is it? You're awake. You're awake. And I'll never take that for granted again. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that said those awful things to you, it didn't matter if I was mad. That didn't matter. None of my anger was worth our last moments where you were awake to spend fighting and to be yelling at you and to tell you to fuck off. And there were so many things I said before I even got in that car. And I would hate. Oh my god, I would hate for you to have died in the first place, for you to not be here with me. But then the last thing that you experienced with me is just me hating you and all that pain that you must have felt when I have to be honest about something, please. I'm sorry if this changes anything. But in that moment, I didn't want to face anything. I didn't want to bear the rest of the fight, even though I was perpetuating it. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to face anything. I didn't want to look people in the eye. So I had this thought. That if I just... I saw that tree. I saw it. And I had a moment where I could have so easily just gotten out of the way. And for that moment, I thought, this isn't worth it. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? All that time leading up to it, I was like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Get out of the fucking way. At the very last second, I couldn't steer the course. My mind had made up its mind. I just, oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I did that. I put you in danger. That one moment of just reckless fucking bullshit, it was able to cause so much pain, so much suffering. It would be different. It would be different if it had just been me in that car and I decided I'm gonna fucking crash it. It wouldn't have been the same. Yes, I would have been taking me away from you, but I wouldn't be putting you in danger also. The fact that I did that, I'm sorry. Like, oh, I'm sorry. So wrong of me. The fact that I put you in danger like that. I understand if you don't want me anymore. I understand you're awake, and I love that for you, and I love you. I love you so fucking much. But I understand if you don't want me. Because who does that? Who does that to the person they love? Who does that? What? I don't even know if I can accept that. I can't in good consciousness. How can you find it in it to forgive me? How? How? I basically just confessed that I wanted both of us. Don't. How can you say it? How can you say it's okay? How it's not? How are you grasping what I just told you? Yes, then how can you forgive me? How can you tell? How is that visible to you? No. Look, you're right, but how could you possibly know that? How could you know that I how could you possibly know that I had planned it and I felt nothing but guilt when it actually happened? You know me. That doesn't mean anything. Did you know that I come across as a person that would do that? Who would do that to you? Is that showing up on your radar of things that you perceive on me? Well, if you want me to explain it. If you don't have it right, you want me to explain it. Okay, I can do that. It's all coming out now. I play as well, you know. So what happened was that you told everyone about how I used to self-harm. You told people that. And the fact that you brought it up so easily, it kind of told me that you told people this, you know, like this wasn't like a first-time offense or anything like that. And I will admit, yes, I'm still extremely pissed. And I'm hurt that you would ever think to do that. But, so, and then when we left, I was trying to say, how could you do that to me? And you were acting like it wasn't a big deal. You were acting like, you know, you just told people that I have a fucking cringy sock collection, right? And so, you know, it obviously continued in the car, and yes, I perpetuated it, but, like, what would you feel like if I told your close friends about how you used to do that? It wouldn't feel so good, would it? You would be pretty mad. You would feel pretty betrayed and upset, and at that point, I didn't know where I stood with you. I didn't know what our relationship meant to you. And I didn't know if you took it seriously enough, if you thought we were friends, or you just thought that it was acceptable for that to be just a dinner conversation among friends. That how is that even remotely acceptable? Like, would you do that to your friends? Yeah, so, you know, it just made me question a few things, made me see you a little bit differently, that you could so easily do that. And I started thinking, man, I have made a big mistake. Because clearly, if you're the kind of person who would do that, then why would I want to put any more time into this? And then I felt embarrassed, because how, like, was I clinging to an image of someone that doesn't exist? and you know, how could I look people in the eye after that? How could I do that? And so in that moment, I felt nothing but shame. I thought that maybe this was all a big misunderstanding and that I was actually the fool and I was the one in the wrong. It was all on me. And maybe this was like a normal thing and and if that was normal, then I didn't want whatever it was. If that was normal, then the next woman would do that, and then the next, and then the next, and there would be next, because I would realize again and again that I was worth more than that. And so when we got to the height of that fight, and I saw that tree, I was so full of just despair that I wanted out right then. I didn't want to get home and then do it. I just wanted out. I couldn't live with it anymore. There was so much going on in there. I don't think you understand what your actions did to me. And I did it. And at the very last second, I regretted all of it. Because how could I do that? How could I do that? You know, maybe I need to seek help for that, because how is that even a thought? I'll be honest, that my thoughts weren't on you, they were on me. The fact that you were in the car at all, it doesn't matter to me. It didn't matter to me at the time. You'd been there or you weren't. So it wasn't with intention to actually do anything to you, it was just you happened to be there. So yeah, maybe I need to just, you know, step away from everything if I can just decide on a dime, you know what, I'm gonna fucking take us both out. It wasn't my intention to hurt you. But it did seem like your intention was to hurt me. So I do love you. I love you, I think, a little bit more than you do, if I'm being honest. For you to just think that any of that was okay, it really told me volumes. It told me everything I needed to hear. That you don't see me as an equal, as a partner. You just saw me as something that was kind of disposable. Shut up. How could you listen to all of what I just said and still think that what I did was acceptable? You were aware of it, so you could hear me the whole time, even in the car. And you could hear that, how destroyed I was. You could hear what I was wrestling with while you were in this bed. And so you think because I felt despair and I was guilty, you think that justifies it. you so quick to trust me? Because you realize you're wrong. You realize that it was very wrong of you to say those things. Well, you're not wrong there. It was wrong. I would never even conceive the idea to do that to you. The fact that you came to it so easily, that was concerning. Saying that, it's equally as concerning that my actions were so easily came to. And then I truly thought that was the only way out for me. And I truly, it wasn't to hurt you. I just wanted out. And the moment that I saw the tree and it was right up against us, I realized how much of an idiot I was to even think of that idea. To put not only my life in danger, but yours. When you hurt me, but it wasn't... I never meant for anything bad to happen to you. Truly. You think I need to see a therapist? Yeah, maybe. But I don't think this is all on me, love. Obviously, I did something egregious, reprehensible, and downright evil. And it was not my intention to hurt you. You were intending to hurt me. There is no other reason why that would ever come up in civilized conversation. So I think we both need to see someone for this. Apart and perhaps together also. There's nothing wrong with couple counseling. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's to become the best version of ourselves. We can come to that conclusion together. I'm glad the decision is mutual. You're serious. You're tired. Haven't you just been taking the world's longest nap? But I understand. Okay. Well, you should get some more rest. You want me to leave? Okay. Well, I'll be waiting right here then. You rest, okay? This is gonna take a while for me to recover properly. I'm sorry that I ever... I know. I'm sorry. I've led you down a path of a rocky recovery. You rest now, okay? I'll leave. I'll stop talking, okay? Yeah, I love you. Please never forget that. I love you. And we can work this out, okay? We can definitely work this out.